At 24 degrees right now, so yeah, Mark, I'd said it's a pretty good snow signature. You know, we're talking about DC a lot, and everybody in the country gets it. DC's going to get hit hard. A lot of other cities too, though.
You're waiting on the flakes to get to New York, and still so many questions on that northern edge. Just how far north is that just buckets of snow get?
Right, at least nobody lives like right on that snow line.
Couple people.
That's the good news. Yeah, no, for sure. That is the hardest part of the forecast left, I think, is the northern side of that. Let us send it over to somebody we can make this decision.
We're gonna put him on the spot. Our winter weather expert Tom Nizzle is in-house. Tom, what do you think? That northern edge, New York City, gonna get 12 inches or 4?
I think there's parts of the city that could see double-digit snows out of this, and as you go north, it drops off very rapidly. But you know, we're dealing with this storm almost like it's a winter storm, so I'm going to call it like a hockey game, and I think we're in the first period right now, tonight, second period tomorrow, and third period tomorrow night. You take a look right now at what we've got as far as the activity on the satellite now, and on the water vapor imagery, we're seeing this big spin in the atmosphere that we've got. That is the storm system itself. A lot of energy transferring out to the coast right now, and if we take a look at the radar, again, you can see the spin in the storm system here. Back in the cold air, yes, even Atlanta is picking up snow now. And Raleigh, you're just about done here. A little more freezing rain and sleet. There have been some reports of power lines and tree limbs that have come down, but you were spared because much of this freezing rain did not come down as freezing rain, but as sleet, and that helped keep the glazing down. Further out to the east, this is that plume of moisture we're talking about now that's coming up the Atlantic coast. As it comes into the cold air, we're getting banding of snow across this area, one band after another that is going through that region. And again, this is just the beginning. Getting into Philly, into Washington, D.C., eventually going to work its way up into New York City overnight. Look at that plume of snowfall here. The areas in the pink, 18 to 24 inches. In around D.C., 2 feet of snowfall. Why so much snow right in this area? It has to do with the duration, the time that this snow band, this entire storm is going to set up across that region. And a lot of it has to do with steering winds in the atmosphere. I'm going up into the cloud levels, about 4,000 to 5,000 feet in the atmosphere. This area in red is about a 60-mile-an-hour wind. And if you remember now, that's about where that plume of moisture is going right now. As we go through the next 24 hours, that really strong wind is going to turn to an easterly direction and bring a tremendous amount of moisture out of the Atlantic Ocean back across the mid-Atlantic. I'm going to leave that arrow on there because watch how nicely that matches up with where the maximum snowfall is going to occur. And again, 2 feet plus in these areas. Not only snow, but strong winds as well. Winds now gusting over 30 miles an hour in D.C. There we have it right there. There's the current time. Our computer model will go forward here. As we go into tomorrow morning, take a look at the heavier areas of blue all the way up into New York City from D.C. through Philadelphia, right along that Metroplex corridor. And as we go into Saturday afternoon, it continues. It stays locked in right across this region. Saturday night, guess what? Stays right in here as well, right along the coastal areas. And it's not until overnight Saturday night that we begin to see this move off of the coast. We even get Boston involved in a little bit of snow there as well before the system is completely gone. If we take a look at D.C., again, that plume of heavier snow, look at those totals in there, 27 inches of snow. As you go out to the east, it's a little bit less because we get into a little bit more of a rain situation as we get out to coastal areas. And then as you get up to the Philadelphia area, we're still looking at these huge snowfall amounts. It's not until you get into places like Cape May, New Jersey, where the totals drop off to 10 to 11 inches of snow. So a long ways to go in this event yet, and there's going to be a lot of wind with it as well. That's why the blizzard conditions are going to set up. Stay home, stay safe. Enjoy this weekend from the comfort of your home. Guys, I'll send it back to you.
Thanks, Tom. You know it's a good storm when the low-end amounts are, 10 or 11.
Yeah.
No big deal.
Child's play. Hey, let's take you to North Carolina, Durham, North Carolina to be specific. Icy roadways across the state. We're hoping to show you that. The UPS trailer jackknife there, so it's a southern storm as well. We'll be right back.
I am never getting married.
We're never having kids. We are never moving to the suburbs. We're never having another kid.
I'm pregnant.
I'm never letting go.
For all the nevers in life, State Farm is there. Your brain is an amazing thing, but as you get older, it naturally begins to change, causing a lack of sharpness or even trouble with recall. Thankfully, the breakthrough in Prevagen helps your brain and actually improves memory. The secret is an ingredient originally discovered in jellyfish. In clinical trials, Prevagen has been shown to improve short-term memory. Prevagen, the name to remember.
Yes, we are twins. When I went on to Ancestry, I just put in the name of my parents and my grandparents. And I was getting all these leaves, and I was going back generation after generation. You start to see documents, and you see signatures of people that you've never met.